Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. The cryptocurrency market had a solid day, with Bitcoin maintaining its 1.5% gain. Big day for the BB coin, up 9% on the day, with Ethereum sitting at 67,000, up approximately 2.5%. The current upheavals surrounding a Binance BB keep going. XRP, it's only up a fraction of a percent right now. If you want to see a video by DM Logic, who does throw it out there, and a lot of meme coins still going off, you should check out his Twitter. Meme coins have experienced these massive price spikes before. This is not the time to buy. In the future, though, he suggests focusing more on that industry in search of promising chances. His ability to reflect on his actions and identify areas for growth is one of the reasons I appreciate him so much. Plus, I don't really put a lot of money into the sector of meme coins. Crypto's vast potential spans numerous industries, and many exciting new initiatives are in the works. Outside of bull run gamble, you can find a meme coin that kind of represents your game. However, it's worth considering when you begin to notice details that you may have overlooked before. If you think that could be worth your time to consider down the road, view the video by Dem Logics. They're sharing tweets right now. When he talks about a crypto genius, it's always good. We saw this article on this Bitcoin rally appears unique in a number of respects. One aspect, however, remains constant. Tom Lee said this on CNBC today, and I heard it. Optimism on Wall Street over technology has recently burst, coinciding with Bitcoin's most recent increase. Therefore, investors may wish to closely monitor the possibility of a drop in the Nasdaq SP 500 ratio. An optimistic view for technology companies in respect to the overall equity market appears to be associated with the influx of capital into cryptocurrencies and emerging technologies. According to the consistent positive correlation, basically, investors are drawing a connection here. After all, it makes sense for tech to spill over into cryptocurrencies when it's doing well, doesn't it? Instead of focusing on the story of decentralized finance and Web3 and how they will disrupt traditional finance, the crypto community has been more concerned with market flows this time. That has, of course, been the case with Bitcoin ETFs up to this point. Additionally, we will likely get into ETF theory and other topics that are still being discussed here in the near future. Bitcoin ETFs and the capital inflows they generate aren't the only topics that will develop. We'll return to topics like DeFi, gaming EAD, Web3, storage, is there any cloud sector plays, and so on. For the time being, that is the plot. Be that as it may, bull runs are notoriously lengthy. As you go through the stories, you'll notice that different things excite different people. Hence, we are in the early stages. However, you're right. At the moment, everyone is talking about how the Bitcoin ETF has allowed a flood of capital into the cryptocurrency market. The fact that the price has soared is another distinguishing feature of this rally. Regardless, US dollar and treasury yields are showing signs of strength, which is different from 2020 and 2021 when they were showing indicators of weakness. Typically, when the dollar is losing value, a lot of people start to flee to cryptocurrency. But there are always going to be some kinks in any situation, right? This is going to serve as our beacon, even if it will never be the flawless reporting pattern that appears every time we go haha. What actually matters is that this space will continue to rise in the long run, even though next time it will be slightly different. Artificial intelligence tokens, circumstances that cause prices to rise, and the infectious market momentum. There are many connections between crypto and technology, and this is just one more. Nvidia's market momentum propels AI tokens to above 15% rise. I believe it's a market niche, yes. AI tokens must be invested. There will be a steady stream of groundbreaking AI news. It will also have an impact on the cryptocurrency market. Just keep repeating that if you're interested in learning more. Every single day, watch Nick Black. Even if he isn't an AI and crypto expert, he still does live streams. If you tune into his live stream at least once a day, you'll get a dose of his expert knowledge, particularly in this industry, during his hour-long clinics. AI sector cryptocurrencies market cap reached 37 points. Singularity Net, 4 billion renders, and AI are leading the pack. I happen to have a few plump chives on hand. The AI sector within crypto is something that my good friend DM Logic does pay attention to, but I don't have any renders of it. As we progress through this year, it will maintain its upward momentum. As AI becomes more proficient, the level of violence will only increase. SendX will be back within a week, which is why this meme coin game crashed. Who cares? It's just a bunch of nuts betting on something crazy. Do you have substantial assets in the field? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Crypto isn't only for gamblers. Trust me, I know a lot of genuine crypto investors. There are a lot of individuals that are quite knowledgeable about it. A distribution is made by them. Making money is our ultimate goal. No harm done. However, I would appreciate it if you could inform me below if you have an allocation to the cryptocurrency sector associated with becoming coins. Even though I do not make a substantial investment in that area, a large number of cryptocurrency tokens may be securities, according to SEC Gensler, who has issued a warning to investors. Maybe we could take that and do some testing. It would be great. So now the market as a whole, including investors and entrepreneurs, knows which ones are securities. No one should be in the dark about this. The SEC chair should know. It seems that USCC Chair Gary Gensler has issued a warning regarding investing in cryptocurrency. Looking at the recent volatility of Bitcoin can give you an idea of how speculative this asset class is. In fact, that's exactly what we're after. Volatility is what we're after. This insane growth cycle we're experiencing is a result of that. You need to be mature about this. You need to know the potential benefits and drawbacks. However, he is merely a puppet. I am so ready for him to be gone. He's a clown. This is connected to this report from Axios about how a major crypto villain contributed to the spike of Bitcoin. It's real, though I don't believe he intended to. The long and arduous road that Bitcoin has taken to reach new all-time highs this week has an odd hero, and I find it hard to call him a hero. This man Bitcoin received the unlikely but indisputable stamp of approval from SEC Chief Gary Gensler, who has been hostile towards crypto. It was the Bitcoin ETFs that prepared the road for that approval. But the reality is that he isn't actually a crook. They sued him, and he had to make the right decision. He couldn't just refuse Bitcoin ETFs at will anymore, no matter what his little puppet masters told him. So, in my opinion, the hero isn't actually him. Rather, it's Grayscale for having the guts to sue them, and the judge for the right call. You're up against an unmistakable villain, but that's the true hero here. And by facilitating the entry of those ETFs, he provided us with a significant advantage, whether he intended it or not. Buying Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, for BlackRock's Global Allocation Fund makes a lot of sense. Next article. Being a worldwide asset class, it protects investors from risks associated with currency fluctuations and geopolitical unrest. Because of this, I believe that a wider variety of funds and investor portfolios will incorporate this form of allocation going forward. For this purpose, crypto was designed. Plus, it is an international asset that is immune to regional or national currency crises or anything of that kind. The further we go, the more attractive it will become. Lastly, Lozi and BlackRock's faithfulness have increased the amount of money flowing into Bitcoin ETFs in the Grayscale. Thus, Grayscale maintains its belief that it is merely a poor product with exorbitant pricing. They seem to be unbeatable. I suppose you would think they would, given the obvious lead they should have. Still, they're not going to do it. Those costs make a big impact, so customers don't run away from the product and go for cheaper, superior ones in the long run. Fortunately, it's not simply Grayscale's outflows that are causing problems. Inflows from BlackRock and Fidelity are more than compensating, bringing much more volume to the market. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Subscribing and like is always appreciated. Muchas gracias. Depart.